People are always asking us, can you actually do any tricks with this thing? Well, you definitely can, and I'm going to show you my 5 favorites. The last one is the craziest. So let's turn it on, and the first trick is called the freestyle. So really is the way it sounds. You kind of just freestyle. You can go side to side. You can go up and down like this, creating these really cool wave patterns, right? You can even do some of these like really crazy twist motions. And because this has adjustable power, doing it at different speeds really changes the dynamic, and you can kind of see the way that it gets wider, or if you want it more powerful, you see it gets more narrow, and it just really has a lot that you can do there. Now, the next trick that we like to do is called the bounce control. People's minds are always blown by the fact that you can actually go and touch the string, even though it's flying at over 40 miles an hour. So you can touch it, and you can actually control the way that it moves. So I can make it go up, I can make it go down, and you can create these really cool wave patterns just by touching it. Next, we have one of my favorites, and that's where you can go and actually touch the bottom string, let it go, and see kind of how it dissipates and fades out and goes back into its original shape. Now, what's really cool about this is you can really play around with this string. The string doesn't give you any rope burn, so you can really manipulate it in a lot of really cool ways where it creates these crazy shapes. And while you're flowing with it and holding the other hand, it just creates these wild shapes, especially when it glows in the dark at night. People go crazy for it. So the next trick we have is called the riptide, and you'll see it actually follows your whole motion as you spin. So if I spin in a whole circle, it kind of just curls behind and follows, and then you can just spin out of it. Really, really cool, really, really fun to do when you're at a festival. People go crazy for it. So my favorite and final trick is called the silly string. So you turn on the loop lasso, and what you do is you take one hand and right to the very tip where the string is shooting out, you touch with your finger, and if you change the angle ever so slightly, it starts creating this really crazy silly string effect, like you're spraying it out of a spray can. It is so fun. People at night do not know what they're looking at. This doesn't hurt at all. It honestly kind of just tickles. But it is so fun, especially when it's glowing in the dark, when you have the black light on. And one of the coolest parts about this trick in particular is if you kind of just let go, it just goes back to its original shape. It just always looks really, really cool and blows people's minds. Anyways, I have it linked down below in the TikTok shop. It's more than half off than what it sells for on Amazon. Go and check it out yourself. You guys will absolutely love this thing.